Hi, this is Tracy, the Soiree Diva, just coming to you with a quick update. Today is Tuesday, May the 3rd, and it's about, I guess, 8:20 in the morning. Just wanted to go over a couple things. Now, please, people, know your numbers. It's very important. I had my labs drawn the day before I actually started the protocol, which I started on January the 29th and the 30th were my load days, and I started VLCD on January 31st, 2011. So I had my labs drawn on January the 28th that evening. That's the Friday day before I started loading, because I wanted to make sure I didn't have any ACG in my system when I had the lab work drawn, because I was still kind of iffy about the protocol, and I wanted to find out one way or the other if it was going to hurt, and help or hurt me. So here's my numbers. January the 28th, had my vitamin B levels checked, and it was 455, which was well within normal range. Normal range is 200 through 1100. So I didn't have it tested when I had it done on again on April 27th. I waited 3 months and then had it redrawn so I could see where my numbers were. So I didn't have it tested, but it was in normal range. Then my hemoglobin A1C on January 28th was at 6.0. It needs to be less than 5.7, so that was high. That's the test that determines if you're diabetic or not. April 27th, I had it redrawn and it was 5.5, so now I'm in normal limits, but I would feel better if it went down some more, because I'll take these shots for ACG, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna do this every day because of stuff I'm eating and doing it myself. So I need to get that number down. My vitamin D level on January 28th was 10, which is very low. It needs to be at 32 or above. And I had it redrawn on April 27th, and it was 24. The doctor gave me a prescription for the vitamin D. It was like 50,000 somethings. But anyway, I took it twice a week. I took one on Monday and one on Thursday. For like 3 weeks, and now my number's 24. He said we're going to wait because it's still supposed to be 32 or above, but he said that did pretty good just for one round. So we're going to wait a couple more months and retest and see if I need to take it again for a second time. And I asked him what would happen, because it just so happened the nurse said, well, do you want me to check your vitamin D level in January? And I was like, sure, I want everything checked. And I'm glad she asked me that. And I asked him, the doctor, I said, well, what would have happened if I didn't get tested for it and it was so low? And he said if it's low, that it can set you up for premature heart disease, cancer, or fatigue. I don't want any of the above, especially the first two. No. So I'm glad I had that drawn. And by the way, the doctor is that I work for, he's a cardiologist and an internist as well. So he's a good doctor. So I trust what he tell me. But he's not too thrilled on this ACG. But he said his thing was, well, where's the source coming from? I mean, is it the urine coming from the animal or is it human? What? That was his concern. I'm like, human, I hope. Anyway, my lipid panel which is my cholesterol and triglycerides and that sort of thing. So these are all my January 28th numbers. First, my total cholesterol was 206, which is ridiculously high. The number is supposed to be between 125 and 200. Mine was at 206. Again, I am not taking any cholesterol medicine, any blood pressure medicine. I don't want to take anybody's medicine, because I will be a goner for real, because I don't do well with that kind of stuff. So I need to take care of my health and get healthy, so I don't have to get on any medications. But I'm glad I had this drawn because I had no clue that my cholesterol was high like that. Is I had it done last year. I'll get it done once a year, and it was fine last year. So I must have lost my mind in 2010. Anyway, so my overall cholesterol was too high. My triglycerides, which those are the fats that come from snacking on junk food, that was 258. That is very high. It needs to be less than 150. HDL, which is your good cholesterol, mine was at 43, and it should be above 40. So that's good. Yay me. LDL, which is your bad cholesterol, that was at 111. That's way high because it needs to be under 100. And the doctor said that by good dieting and exercise, we'll get this to come down. So I need that. So for April, my total overall cholesterol was at 163. Yay! That's back into normal range because remember, January my total was 206, so now I'm 163. That's good. My triglycerides, that's the fats from snacking on junk. April, I'm now at 162. That's still high because it needs to be between 100 and 200. So it's still high, but at least it's I'm sorry, my triglycerides is high. It needs to be between 0 and 149, and mine is at 162. So that's still high, so I have to work on that. No more snacking for me. The HDL, which is the good cholesterol, is now at 40. I don't know how that dropped because in January it was 43. Now it's 40. So I don't know what happened then, but I mean, I'm still at, because he said it needs to be right above 40. So I need to work on that. LDL, bad cholesterol, that's now at 91. And it was 111. So, and it needs to be under 100. So that's really good. What else? Oh, and the potassium, on January 28th, it was at 4.5, and it should be 3.5 or above. And April 27th, it was at 3.8. So it went down, but it's still within normal range. So that's good. I just have to keep monitoring that in case I need to get on some supplements. And speaking of supplements, I had asked him about taking the supplements, and how I see sometime on Facebook or that people are like, I'm having cramping, what should I do, to other ACGers, and somebody will be like, oh, just take some potassium pills or supplements. So I asked the doctor about it, and he said that could be dangerous. It's like, you need to know your numbers. This is me telling you this, even if you go to your doctor and you do not want to disclose that you're taking ACG, you need to at least go get your numbers, your labs drawn, so you'll know your numbers. He's like, because taking too much potassium is just as bad as not having enough. So you need to see where are you in your normal range. And remember, 3.5 or above is normal for your potassium. Okay, he's like, because if you're cramping, it could be from dehydration, calcium, or your potassium could be low. But either way, you need to know your numbers. That way it'll tell you. All right, enough on that. Oh, one more thing about the vitamin D. Oh, I told you about that. I told you that he said that if it's too low and it goes unknown that it's low like that, that could set you up for heart disease, cancer, fatigue. I did say that already. All right, let's get down to business. My round 2 was absolutely disastrous. Anyway, I started round 2 on loading on January. I keep saying January. March the 19th and the 20th. I always load on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So my load weight was, the first day of my loading, I was 203. VLCD 1, I was at 208.2. Enter Wonderland on VLCD 7 at 198.8. So excited about that. So Tom came knocking. VLCD number 9, day 9, and I stayed. He stayed for 9 days. That is crazy. When I haven't even seen Tom since October, and he came back with a vengeance. But anyhow, I kind of swept through my 90s, but I couldn't get beyond it. Like, I got to 190.8 and it just would not go. Then it jumped back up to maybe 191.2 with me on protocol, and it kept going back and forth. I was like, I want out of the 190s, and it just wasn't working. It was holding on tight to me. So I stopped doing I did my last injection on VLCD number 19, because I was just over it. Then I did P3, but I only did it for 18 days, and my weight was 195.6. So I went well above my LIW. But I stabilized once I got to like 195. I just stabilized. I was eating any and everything. I went to Whole Foods getting that strawberry and cream cake, whatever it is. It's like a strawberry shortcake. So good. I was just eating, and I still stabilized at 195.6. I guess that's why my damn numbers need to go down, because I was showing off a little bit too much. Anyway, so I started round 3. I started loading on April the 30th and May 1st. That was Saturday and Sunday. And my start weight on Saturday, I was 195.4. And today I'm 196.8. Now, I think ACG is bringing Tom to my door. I'm getting tired of this. So, Saturday was my first day of loading. So, of course, I took my injection. Then Sunday, here come Tom. What the heck? So the last time Tom came, because I wasn't sure if he was staying, was going, what to do, and I was scared I was going to be hungry if I didn't take the injection. So I just went on and took the injections. That's why I stayed on for 9 days. I'm pretty sure. This time, I think I'm gonna listen to Dr. Simeon's and not do it. But I didn't know what to do, because I only took 2 shots on Saturday and Sunday on my load days, and I think you at least need 3, right? So I went on and took one yesterday, so I can at least have 3, even though Tom was here. So I won't take any more until he leaves. So I hope I'm not gonna starve. Anyway, let's go and take a look at what my weight is today. Today is VLCD day 2. So let's take a look. Oh, I went and got my got a pedicure. So a coworker of mine called these ghetto toes, and I normally don't get them, but some reason I was feeling extra frisky or whatever, so I decided to get them. But anyway, here's my weight. All right, see, so I'm 196.0, 196 even. That's up from yesterday. Damn, Tom, I'm sick of this. Anyway, hope this round goes well for me. I can't tell that I'm losing inches though. Let me see if I can get a shot. I don't know, but anyway, I could tell. I'm ready to go take a shower and get ready for work. Long days, I swear. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.